we're going to do the assembly portion now of our Dual automatic trap. We start out with our base mounting plate. This is the bottom, so we're going to flip this over. I'm going to take our adjuster plate for up and down, and this bolts on here with 4 of these small bolts. The bottom plate here is already tapped. So we're just going to screw these 4 bolts in. Once you got all 4 bolts tight, then we're going to go to the next step. Now we're going to mount this to the bottom of our trap. So we're going to take our automatic trap here, and we're going to roll it over and basically set it on the top. This plate is going to mount to this section. These 2 pivot plates here are going to mount together. You got a threaded bolt. One end is, one side's tapped and one's a through hole. Just bolt this in there, and you can set this flat or a little angle. It doesn't make any difference. And again, we're going to tighten this up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cinch this down. We're going to tighten this up here, the wrench that's provided. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to mount our 4 base legs. They just slide into these cavities. Tighten your bolt that's already in the bracket when you receive it. Once we get the 4th one tightened, tighten up all of these. Okay, and we're going to flip our trap over. Set her up here on the table where we can work on it. And the next step is we're going to put on our serving tray. This is what your targets are going to fly off of. This goes on here with 4 bolts. Got 2 countersink screws that are going to go in these 2 back holes, and 2 of your regular bolts and nuts that will go in the front holes. Okay, that's going to slide in with the silver base up, not the white. Silver base is going to be on the top. That's what your target's going to slide on. Slide it in right here. And line up your 4 holes here. You can see on the bottom one here is where your bevel screw is going to go in. Put this in on this side. It's going to take a nut on the bottom. The top one is going to take your hex heads, and you're going to stick those in up there and put the nut on the bottom and cinch all 4 of those down. And make sure you get all 4 of these nice and tight, and we're almost finished. Okay, now we're going to put in our 50 target rack. That'll hold 50 targets. You're just going to screw these in. These tubes got a hole on one end of your tubing, which is going to be the top, and you have a threaded bolt coming out the bottom, which is going to be the bottom. And these are going to just screw right into your top plate. You just screw these 4 in. That's it. Now these don't have to be real tight, and just kind of cinch these up a little bit. Then you're going to take your, what looks like a little horseshoe, put it on the top. The back of your trap is where your cords are coming out. So this is where you're going to be working from. So you want the opening back here. So you're going to slip these in. These come with 4 Allen head screws, and they're going to screw into the top of these. Okay. Screw your Allen head screws into the top of your extension tubes to hold your 50 targets, 4 of them. Yeah, you might want to leave these a little bit loose on the bottom until you get your 4 Allen screws started on the top. And cinch those down first. Okay, and it comes with an Allen wrench that you're going to use up here to tighten up your 4 screws. Pull these up nice and close. Okay, now we're going to put on our spring that's actually going to throw your bird. So what you're going to do is you're going to move your arm out here. It'll move freely until you attach your spring. You're going to move your arm out, and you have a spring hook back here that you're going to attach your spring into. Okay? So this goes around. You want to get this in a position where you can get your spring into it. You have a spade bolt here that goes in the opposite end of your spring. This is your tensioner. This is what makes this thing throw a bird, is this spring. And put that on there. Slides right on through this hole in the bottom. You got a big flat washer is going to go on there, and a nut. And if you put your trap in the relaxed position, all the way out like it is here, put your trap in the relaxed position, the arm will be pointing straight out away from you. And that will allow you to tighten your spring easily. It's almost tight when you finger tight it. It won't take much after that. A couple turns and you're done. Okay, and once you tighten this up, you're done. And all you need to do now is hook it up to a 12-volt deep cycle battery, load your targets in the tray, and you're ready to go. How sweet is that?